your local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Well, good afternoon. The sun's setting in less than a half an hour. We're still getting some good light in the sky. You can see these nice and clear skies that many of us have. 14 degrees right now in Minot. Winds from the northwest at only 3. Just a few high thin clouds in the capital city area. We're at 15 right now. Light winds from the south at about 6, making it feel like 6. And so we've got a few clouds rolling in from the west. They're high at first. They'll thicken up as we head into the overnight. And what we'll see here is a partly cloudy sky as we head through the day on Thursday. Thursday will be a warm day for us. In fact, a lot of temperatures in the 20s and the 30s. It's going to feel great for tomorrow, but we're right back at it with the big cool down on Friday. We've got single digits to teens on Friday with this low moving through early Friday morning, more late Thursday night. This is going to bring a chance for some snow for much of the state here. This is not a large system, but what it will bring is some pretty strong northwesterly winds. You combine that with this light to moderate snow, and we've got the recipe for some hazardous travel. So that's through the day on Friday. It moves out of here rather quickly on Friday, and in fact the cloud cover moves out and the temperatures plunge, some of the coldest temperatures of the week and really of the season for many heading into Friday night. So here are some of the weather headlines in the next few days here. Strong northwesterly winds. Again, this is going to be for Friday. We've got blowing and drifting snow concerns. Right now the snow accumulation traced to up to 3 inches. Not a huge snowfall event, but you add that wind and we've got significantly reduced visibility. Wind chills on Friday night behind that system could be as low as 30 below. Here's how much snow you could see. Again, it's not a huge widespread system here. We are watching parts of northeast Montana, this area under a winter weather advisory, but the rest of us a trace to about maybe a few inches, possibly 3 in some locations. So you might still need that shovel. Temperatures at this hour, single digits to teens to some 20s in the southwest. We've got winds that have been kind of variable in direction, but they've been very light for today. They really relaxed overnight last night and into this morning. And so what we're going to see tonight is just an increase in some winds, 10 to 15 or so out of the southeast. And that's important because it's actually going to start warming us up earlier tomorrow morning. So we're going to achieve these overnight lows probably around midnight, sometime around that realm here. And as those southeast winds do kick in, that will start to warm us up. It's still going to be cold tomorrow morning, but that warm up is going to continue into the afternoon because we've got highs from the 20s, 30s to even some 40s above freezing in the southwestern part of the state. So that's a pretty warm day for us. We've got a lot of waves of cold here, if you will. So here is our temperature map. You can see you're heading into Thursday, warmth, but then cold air sinks back in for Friday. Once we get into the weekend here, we've just got waves of cold, especially into Monday and Tuesday of next week. We could possibly see some single digit daytime highs for the beginning of next week. Now heading into December, confidence levels are there. All data is suggesting that December is going to be colder than normal. We've got some pretty high confidence for that for most of North Dakota, in fact all of North Dakota. In terms of precipitation, confidence is there for an above normal precip here for the northwestern part of the state. That will be right there on the border for us with Montana, but really there's no real signal either way for the state of North Dakota above or below average right now for precip, just below average temperatures. So here are your next 3 days for Dickinson. Temperatures fall to the teens on Friday with that chance for some snow, back down to around 10 on Friday in Williston with that snow chance. And your Minot forecast for the next week, you see the ups and downs, and we're actually going to stay below freezing for quite some time here. Heading into next week, small chances for some snow and really just a big chance for cooling down. So it looks like we'll see again those really cold, frigid daytime highs. I do want to point out Friday night though, our overnight lows, there is a negative sign in front of that negative, that -10. You see there Friday night, you add a little wind, 5-10 miles per hour, wind chills plummet down to 30 below with that temperature.
So if you have evening plans that night, I don't know if you're going to get away with leaving the jacket in the car, even if you're stepping out.
Yeah, don't do that. Take that big puffy jacket with you. Hand warmers, everything you need to keep yourself warm.
Thank you so much, Amber. Still to come on KX News at 4. When it comes to car shopping, most people look for good gas.